Now, for me, in terms of the role of Islam in America's public space, I think it's important for us to understand that this role is not set. There is no prefabricated role that Islam is supposed to play in American society. In fact, I think we are much better served if we understand the role of Islam in America to be an evolutionary process as opposed to a revolutionary event. All of this is to say that even if we accept the fact that Islam's normative values are transcendent, and even if we go beyond that and say that we know what these normative values are, and there have been Muslim communities throughout the history of Islam who have concretized these values in specific ways and turned them into very specific policies and institutions. That does not, in and of itself, tell us what the specific role of Islam will be in America. And my point here is that the role that Islam will play in America can only be determined once Muslims have adequately and fairly assessed American reality. And this means that Muslims in America might have to call on, extrapolate, or even reprioritize Islamic rules and values in ways that no other Muslim community in the history of Islam has done. And this is because no other community in the history of Islam has confronted the reality that is American reality. And so the first step towards arriving at a role for Islam in the American public space is for Muslims to be able, first of all, to assess American reality. And here we might note that Muslims in this capacity are still in the early stages of this process. Muslims are still in the process of sort of wrapping their minds fully around the American project, the American experiment, the American narrative. And it will take some time before they can reach sort of definitive conclusions that provide them with guidelines and indicators as to what types of values within the body of Islam should be tapped and in what ways they should be deployed to the end of being effective in addressing American reality.